that time, just grazed the chin. Tommy Roberts signals it didn't touch him, didn't hurt him. End of round 8. Seconds down. Round 9. Body attack. Oh, good left hook from Joe Knight. Tommy Roberts in a bit of trouble, but no, he fights his way out of it. Joe Knight raises his hand. I don't know whether if that was in victory or he was just trying to get out of the clinch, but Joe Knight in again. Rabbit punching the back of the head of Tommy Roberts, being cautioned by referee Ray Mitchell. Joe Knight still on the attack, not having any effect on Tommy Roberts. End of round 9. Well, this last round should be really fast and furious. I think Joe Knight still thinks he still has a chance to take the points away from Tommy Roberts, but at this stage I would say that Tommy Roberts will be a clear leader on points. But then again, that's a job for the referee and the two judges, referee Ray Mitchell, Ray Wheatley and Des Bloyd. Seconds down. 10th and concluding round. Ray Mitchell calls both boys to centre ring to shake hands. Left leads from Tommy Roberts. That lightning hand, left hand of Tommy Roberts still reaches out to the chin of Joe Knight. Good body punch then from Tommy Roberts under the rib cage. Oh, Joe Knight just misses with a left uppercut. Double left lead from Tommy Roberts caught Joe Knight. Triple left hand that time from Roberts. Roberts definitely stealing the points from Joe Knight. Good right hand, just caught Tommy Roberts from Joe Knight that time. End of the contest. Both boys think they've won it. I think it will be safe to say that Tommy Roberts, a pretty clear winner on points. A close enough fight, but I think Tommy Roberts might have just taken it. Les Hyde just congratulating Tommy Roberts. Just to wait for the referee and judge's decision. One of the judges there tonight, Ray Wheatley. Another judge, Mr. Desmond Bloyd. Seated beside Ned Moss. Referee Ray Mitchell calls both boys to centre ring.
94 points Joe Knight, 98 points Tommy Roberts.
94-98 to Tommy Roberts.
Genesis to Ray Wheatley, 92 points Joe Knight, 100 points Tommy Roberts.
92 Joe Knight, 100 Tommy Roberts.
90 points Joe Knight, 99 points Tommy Roberts.
90 to 99 points from referee Ray Mitchell. Tommy Roberts takes it out on a unanimous decision. Well, that certainly brings the proceedings here at the Marrickville RSL to a close. Another good fight night staged by John McCall and Bill Laws.
My current term.
Former state amateur champion, 2 wins out of 3 professional bouts from Liverpool, Rocky Restuccia. And in the blue corner, scaling 73 kilograms, trained by Les Hyde Jim at Belmore, taking a comeback to the ring after a long absence, formerly from Fiji, now from Belmore. Make welcome, Joey Knight. Referee, former Australian champion, Mr. Trevor Christian. Ringside judges, Charlie Lucas, Mick Bonetto, Don Marks. Patrick. Just an information, ladies and gentlemen, put on by the referee in the boxing authority. If this bout is stopped by an eye cut within the first 3 rounds, the bout is declared a technical draw. If a laceration to the eye is sustained within the first 3 rounds, the bout is a technical draw.
only ran one.
of round 5, making a winning return to the ring tonight, Joey Knight. Let's not forget the courageous performance put up here this evening once again by Rocky Rasugia. Rated number 7 in Australia today from Port Kembla, Vito Gorgioso. Of the evening goes to Joe Knight. Certainly the best bout of the evening unquestionably goes to Simon Maitland and Mario Cristofori. Like to call on once again Letty Preddy, who's in the boys with their trophies. Glenn Preddy of Glenn Preddy Real Estate. First trophy goes to the novice boy as he first out of the evening, Victor Crosby. And the second trophy goes to, of course, the most courageous fighter of the evening, which was Joey Knight, returning of absence from the ring. Joey Knight. And of course, the best fighter of the evening goes without saying. It was Mario Cristofori and Simon Maitland. Thanks very much, Glenn. Thanks, Simon, Mario, boys. Ladies and gentlemen, concludes boxing here this evening. Don't forget the big one coming up November 16. Australian Cruiserweight title. Kevin Wagstaff, Apollo Sweet.
Moses Sorovi, arguably Australia's heaviest hitter. How about that for a record? 19 wins, all by way of KO. And Adrian Bellon, the former Australian Cruiserweight champion, was on the receiving end on October 23, as was Glenn Fitzpatrick back in June. And Moses Sorovi is an exciting customer. He's quite happy to fight Glenn Kelly.
It's been a long time since I spoke to a bunch of people. I'm just here to fight.
Tyson has spent much of his life these days defending himself, either to boxing officials as he tried to regain his license, or to judges as he answered assault charges.
Are we going to get through here, guys? Let him through.
Thank you.
The rebirth of Tyson as a caring man with a keen sense of community spirit has been stepping up in recent months, all geared towards his comeback as a fighter in the ring.
I'm not much for talking, but thanks. Y'all guys know what I do. Y'all know what I do. I put people in body bags when I'm right, so we know what's going to happen. And I know you guys don't think he's going to beat me. I know you don't think that. Regardless of my layoff, I know no one believes that, but, you know, bye.
And what of his opponent, Francois Botha? A little obscure, but full of confidence.
I know some of you probably don't know me, but the ones of you that does know that I come to fight and I don't come to lay down, and that's exactly what I intend to do. And to all the people who want to make deals with Mike, I would suggest that you just hold on, you know, to those deals, because you might lose a lot of money. So just hold on a little bit longer.
But despite Tyson's best efforts, his dark side always seems to be lurking. He has 2 assault charges pending. Sentencing is scheduled for February.
An appetite for destruction, because Moses Sorovi is arguably the biggest hitter in Australia at the moment. And Paul Smallman, well, he did have that record some time ago, has been in against some big names, as I mentioned, Mark Bajero, the Australian champ, John Mugabe, a technical draw over 2 rounds, Anthony Bergini. In fact, these men did meet back on Feb 21 last year, and Paul Smallman came up with a 3rd round knockout. But it has to be said since then that Moses Sorovi has certainly improved dramatically, although Paul Smallman is going to enjoy a large height and reach advantage over Moses Sorovi. Super middleweights. Moses Sorobi right on the limit, and Paul Smallman just a couple of pounds under, 166 or 75.5 kilos. Paul Smallman makes his way to centre ring here at the Sydney Entertainment Centre. He made his debut back in March 1995, and unbelievably, his eardrum was burst for the very first punch of that fight. He went on to finish the 6 rounds, but lost the decision. But certainly after that, he came up with some excellent wins in his next 4 fights by way of KO, none of them lasting longer than 4 rounds. He's been troubled with hand problems in the past as well because of his power. Proud representative of Australia as well, an amateur level, where he won New South Wales and Australian titles at middleweight, and 30 victories from 42 starts as an amateur. He turned pro after missing the 1994 Commonwealth Games team. Based his training regime around the one used by the former world champion Jeff Harding. Now Moses Sorobi, one of the most improved boxers in this country, will make his way to centre ring. He is trained not far from the Entertainment Centre. Tony Mundine and Uma Quillen-Stewart at Redfern, along with former Australian kickboxing world champion Alex Tui. And Moses Sorobi's form in 1998, which reads 4 knockout wins, none of them have gone longer than 3 rounds, has elevated him into the WBC top 20 at cruiserweight level, where he currently holds the OPBF and Australian title. He is a most exciting customer. His battle with Paul Smallman is coming up next here on Fox.
It certainly is. 10 by 3-minute rounds, an international super middleweight contest. In the red corner from the Central Coast, he weighed in at 75.55 kilograms. He is wearing white trunks, black trim. His record, 9 wins, 5 losses, 1 draw, 6 wins via way of knockout. Paul Smallman. In the blue corner, originally from Fiji, he weighed in at 76.2 kilograms. He is wearing black and gold. His impressive record, 19 wins, 9 losses, 1 draw, 19 wins via way of knockout. Moses Sorobi. The third man in the ring is Mr. Charlie Lucas. The judges at ringside, Brian McMahon, Gary Dean and Gary Lowe.
Okay, come over. Okay, boys, I want a good, clean fight, no nonsense. The event of a knockdown, standing boxer, go to that corner there, the one behind me, stay there, I'll tell you to come out. If I say stop or break, you must stop punching, step back and keep your hands up. Okay, 10 rounds, shake hands. You all right, Brian?
Yes, as I mentioned, when I last met, it was a knockout win for Paul Smallman in the 3rd, although Sorobi did have Smallman down in the opening round in that fight. So stand by for action here as 2 of the biggest hitters in Australia go at it. Super middleweight level, 12 stone in the old language. Paul Smallman in the white trunks against Moses Sorobi, the current Australian cruiserweight champion, the current OPBF champion, the current OBA light heavyweight champion. He has racked up some impressive performances so far in 1998 and looking to finish here in good style. Sorobi is down, appeared to be a slip. And it's the way Charlie Lucas. No, he hasn't. He's going to get a standing 8 count here on Moses Sorobi.
He's hit with a short right hand from Smallman.
Smallman loading up here on Moses Sorobi.
Smallman trying too hard. He's trying too hard. Just relax. The knockdown coming from a nice right hand. Just relax and let it happen again.
Gain the overhand right from Smallman as he works to the body as well. He's in some trouble here. Hit with another big right hand. And Charlie Lucas is going to wave this away. Well, Moses Sorobi is out and finished here in the opening round as Paul Smallman comes up with a shock victory here in the opening round. A very quick finish, and Paul Smallman is all smiles. The doctor has arrived and has dispensed the medicine. Well, that's exciting stuff from Paul Smallman. The PABA super middleweight champion, all guns blazing. Knockout victory here in the opening round. Well, extraordinary. What a finish, and Moses Sorovi has his problems in the blue corner. Andy Raymond is getting set for the official announcement. Let's have a look at the knockdown before we get there, however. This was the first, and there was the right hand from Smallman. That was the first knockdown. Initially, I thought it was a slip when they became entangled, but it was obvious it was the right hand. And again, it was the right. And Sorovi wasn't with us after that and was in danger of suffering some heavy punishment. And Charlie Lucas, for the second time tonight, has to step in and wave it away. And I don't think there's any doubt that he made the right decision there. Moses Sorovi unable to defend himself. And after knocking out 4 opponents so far this year, he is on the receiving end from Paul Smallman, who I mentioned knocked him out in 3 rounds back in Feb last year. Well, no need for the judges there. Let's get a word with Paul Smallman. Here he is with Andy Raymond.
Yeah, thank you very much, John Casey. No need for the judges there. Fists are dynamite. Well done, Paul Smallman.
Yeah, thanks a lot. I was very happy with that. You know, it's only 1 round, so, you know, they're the fights we like. And I trained and prepared very hard for that, you know, 6 weeks. And, you know, it took me a while to get my weight right, but, you know, I felt very strong tonight. And, you know, I just want to keep going and go up now and challenge for a world title, hopefully in the next 18 months.
Where to from here? World title is everyone's dream. What are the logical stepping stones as far as Australia, then globally?
Well, I'd love Australian title, but that's why I've come back down to Sydney. You know, I've challenged John McGarvey 3 times, you know, for a rematch, and, you know, John doesn't want to come to the party anymore, so, because I had such a tough fight with him last time, you know. So,
mate, there was no second-guessing the game plan tonight, was there?
Oh, well, you know, I know Moses got dynamite in his hands, but, you know, I understand I can take a good punch too, and, you know, and I can give one, so, you know, it helps so much.
I'm not going to argue with you. Well done.
Thank you. Thanks very much.
Paul Smallman there, victorious. Well, the heavyweight division is creating more news globally. Lennox Lewis and Evander Holyfield go at it at New York's Madison Square Garden to determine just who is the king of the ring.
It was more like a fashion show, a concert and a party than a press conference. But that's Don King. The most controversial figure in boxing is the promoter of perhaps the most important night in the sport of the decade. For the first time since 1992, an undisputed and united heavyweight champion will be crowned. Lennox Lewis, the WBC champ, faces WBA and IBF belt holder Evander Holyfield at a venue all agree is the only place worthy of the fight.
This is a great coming together at Madison Square Garden, the temple of boxing in the Mecca in New York. The city was so great they named it twice, New York, New York. And so you must understand that when you look at this fight, you're not just looking at a prize fight, you are being a part of history.
This is for the undisputed heavyweight championship of the world. This is what I've started boxing for, and this is basically my goal and something I've dreamt about, and my aspiration, my dreams, everything coming into one.
It's the knowledge. We know that it's who can effectively use what they have to work for them. You know, I have a lot of knowledge and I have wisdom, which is the principal thing, the reason why I'm successful.
Regardless of just who walks away with the championship belt, both fighters will be winners at the bank. Holyfield will earn almost $30 million, Lewis 13. The winner emerging as the undisputed heavyweight champion of the world.
2 men will settle the feud. Lovemore Nadu, 21 wins, 2 losses, 13 KOs. Justin Russell, undefeated, 27 wins and 20 KOs. Uncivil war, big-time boxing.
And one of their baby daughters, smile on her face at the moment. And a big moment in the sporting career of Lovemore Nadu. To all our viewers on Fox Sports and also through Foxtel, at your favourite pub or club, wherever you may be joining us, including all the boys down at my local, at the Waterloo Cup Hotel, on the banks of the Maribyrnong there in Melbourne. Stand by for what should be an outstanding fight. And this is what happened at today's weigh-in, as reported by Tim Wharton.
Ever since the fight was announced last month, there's been one farce after another, and today was no different. Justin Rousel's trainer, Jeff Fenech, at one stage refusing to wait for Lovemore Nadu at this morning's weigh-in.
I just want the weigh-in to be on time, and that's all. We went to the press conference, we had to wait 40 minutes for him to turn up, dressed like Tiny Tim, so yeah, this time we just want to get in and we want to get out of here. We've done what we had to do. We made the weight last night, and I fulfilled my obligations to Bill Morty.
10 minutes later, Nadu arrived and the weigh-in proceeded. Rousel was the first to step onto the scales and the controversy continued. The fighter coming in almost 5 kilos over after claiming he'd been on the limit at a private weigh-in the night before.
66.3. Good, Justin.
It was then Nadu's turn, the African-born boxer coming in under the limit.
61.3. 61.3.
Despite the weight difference, though, Nadu immediately agreed to go ahead with the fight, claiming he'd been told to do so by his ancestors.
Even if he weighed 10 months ago, I was still going to fight him. I've made a decision. I'm going ahead with the fight, and I'm still going to win this fight, irrespective of the weight advantage he's got.
But then came another twist, Fenech threatening to pull Rousel out of the fight, claiming his charge had been affected by a series of mind games.
Justin has been thrown around a lot with this fight. Bill Morty rang Justin 2 nights ago and told him that I was fighting Lovemore. I'm going to sit down with Justin now for half an hour and see the state of his mind. If I feel his mind's not right, look, I'll make a decision then.
If we do fight, it'll probably be good because now I've been preparing for a fight for 5 weeks. But like I said, the final decision's up to Jeff.
But after some minutes consulting with boxing authorities and Rousel, Fenech finally agreed to go ahead with the bout, while at the same time he served up a spray for the promoter, Bill Morty.
Up until last night at 9 o'clock, he told us we weren't fighting. 2 days earlier, he rang Justin Rousel and told him that I was fighting. So if that's the tactics that Bill Morty uses with a kid that he says he respects, he used to say he respected me too. So I hope the people in boxing realise that Justin Rousel's doing this for the people, definitely not for Bill Morty, or definitely not for Lovemore Nadu. We're doing it for the boxing people who've brought tickets.
And so, to everyone's relief, the much-talked-about fight is going ahead. But it seems, regardless of who the winner is tonight, it won't be the end of the story. Authorities promising a full investigation into the farce.
We do want to know exactly what has happened. It's not a matter of making statements to the press. We're going to get to the bottom of this weight discrepancy and why the parties had a completely different view about the nature of this bout.
Ranked number 8 by the WBC, Rousel 1 and a bit kilos, and Justin Rousel is at the upper echelon in the welterweight category. And it is a very brave move from Lovemore Nadu to fight a man of Rousel's calibre, giving away that much weight, although he will enjoy a 6-centimetre edge in reach. Certainly Shannon Taylor at ringside, the Australian welterweight king. 5 kilos is a lot for a lightweight like Lovemore Nadu, but we saw Justin Rousel earlier, and he does appear to be a lot less enthusiastic and with less energy than we've seen in the past.
Well, I just come from Lovemore's room, and he's very focused. He's got the eye of the tiger, or eye of the panther.
It won't be long before we have some action, because the cowboy Justin Rousel is making his way to centre ring here at the Entertainment Centre in Sydney. The fans getting involved as well. There is Justin Rousel's wife, Jodie. The cowboy all the way from Lismore with brother Daniel, another fine Australian boxing prodigy, not too far away, and former 3-time world champion Jeff Fenech managing his affairs right there alongside the Australian junior welterweight champion Justin Rousel. Made his debut in 1992, November, as a 20-year-old, and is undefeated so far in his career. 27 victories and just 1 draw with 20 knockouts. And the draw against Ahmed Santos in Las Vegas, well, for those of you who saw it, you will know that it was something of a joke. That was back in January last year. Santos was in all sorts of trouble. Rousel was comfortably leading the fight and really should have been awarded the decision, I believe. And that is all behind us. That's nothing to be worrying about now, because it is all on the line for Justin Rousel. As Jeff Fenech mentioned, a world title fight on the 9th of January has been penciled in for this man. the arrival of Lovemore Nadeau. Fantastic career, 66-2 as an amateur with 58 knockouts. 4-time South African champion. And in the pro ranks, he has defeated some quality opposition, including November Nishingala. Nadeau makes his way to centre ring. Black Panther joining us here at the Sydney Entertainment Centre.
Very, very focused, John. This is a fight that two Australian fighters are putting their careers on the line, you know. It's a hard one. I've known Justin for many years from an amateur. I've travelled the world with Justin. Lovemore's in my camp now. I'd just like to say one thing. There's been a lot of rivalry between the two camps in the last 2 months, but certainly I looked up to Jeff Fenech when he was 3 times world champion during his career, and I was only a kid, an amateur, and I'd certainly like to, just before this fight starts, is thank Jeff for the kind words he had to say to me. Coming from a 3-time world champion, it really made me feel good. Thank you.
Well, let's hope that whatever happens here in this fight, that we can get some more harmony in Australian boxing, because we have two outstanding talents here in Justin Rowsell and Lovemore Nadeau. And all the talking is finished. We are set for action.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is main event time. Welcome to Uncivil War. 10 rounds of boxing in the lightweight category for the WBC Lightweight World Title Eliminator. The referee, Mr. Gary Dean. The timekeeper, Alex Fraser. The judges at ringside, Gary Lowe, Charlie Lucas, and Brian McMahon. In the red corner, he weighed in at 66.3 kilograms. He is wearing silver trunks. His record reads 27 wins, 1 draw, 20 wins via way of knockout. He is ranked 3 by the IBF. Ladies and gentlemen, the Cowboy, Justin In the blue corner, he weighed in at 61.3 kilograms. He is wearing black and gold. His record, 21 wins, 2 losses, 1 draw, 13 wins via way of knockout. He is ranked 8th by the World Boxing Council. I introduce Lovemore, the Panther Nadeau. Ladies and gentlemen, at this point, I would ask you to be upstanding for the playing of our national anthem tonight, to be sung by Talia Race.